This is a Unitronics V350. The model number is V350-35-Ra22, and this one is a Unitronics communication module. The model number is V100-17-ET2 for Ethernet communication. This is an Ethernet communication module. To install this in the controller, first we will need to remove these 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we have to break the warranty seals on both sides. One, 2, 3, 4. Then open the back cover. There are 3 boards inside this controller, and they are one on top of another, and this communication module will have to be installed at the bottom one. So we have to gently remove the 2 upper boards. For the first one, we just simply pull it up slowly. These are the 2 connectors that connect this board with the middle one. Next, we will need to remove these 2 screws here and here before we can remove this board. One, 2, now let's remove this cover that holds the middle board in place, and also this cover to make an opening for the Ethernet port on the communication module that we are going to install. Now let's break this in half, because we only need half of this. Now let's gently remove this middle board. this connector connect this board with the bottom one right here. And this connector will connect this board with the Ethernet communication module right here. It will be like this. Now let's gently and slowly slide this back in to connect this board with the bottom one right here and right there. Now let's put everything back in the controller. The cover, and this cover also. Then the two little screws. Then the top bar. Make sure the two connectors here perfectly align with the other two on the middle board. Gently push it in. And the last one is the back cover. Then the 4 long screws. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This should be it for the hardware installation. Now for the Ethernet configuration on the controller, when it is powered up, we need to press and hold the touchscreen for a while to enter info mode. Enter info mode. The default password is 1111. Enter. Let's go to Ethernet. First, let's go to IP parameters. IP 192.168.0.90, mask 255.255.255.0, gateway 192.168.0.1, apply, escape. Now let's go to socket parameters. We need to make 3 changes here. Socket, it needs to be socket 0. Port, it needs to be 20256. And TCP underscore UDP, it needs to be TCP slave. The rest can stay the same. Apply, escape, escape again. Now let's go to version, software. In addition to the controller IP address, we also need this PLC name here, 2000522987, for our computer to connect to the controller. Now let's connect the controller to the computer with an Ethernet Cat5 cable. We have the software and the controller program open on the computer. To set up the connection between the computer and the controller, let's go to connection, communication, and OS. Version, select TCP IP core, select from Ethernet project settings, enter the controller IP address, TCP port number 20256, and the PLC name 2000522987. OK. To check the connection, get OPLC information. The computer is successfully connected to the controller and get the information from the controller. To upgrade the controller firmware, we can go to operating system, check PLC system is up to date, finish, exit. To download the program to the controller, go back to connection, download, stop, download, and reset. Okay. To go online with the controller, select this online test. Go to ladder. That would be it for this video. Thank you for watching. If this video is helpful and you like the content of my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. A separate thanks at the lower right corner is also a great way to show your support to my channel. Thank you.